Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you again. As I'm sure you can tell by the white wall behind me, that we're back on the front porch. We're on the front porch today for a couple of reasons. One is it's raining. It's not raining very hard, but you know, it's still raining. Been raining on and off all day, which has really put a damper in everything that I had scheduled myself to do today. The other reason we're on the front porch is because when it's not raining, the realtor that is trying to get the house next door to me on the market is over there cleaning it up and getting it ready for sale. And they yell at each other and throw stuff, and they're actually decided now that they're going to clean up the landscaping. And they're just making all kind of racket, and I can't really hear them over here, and I can't see them. They can't see me when I'm on the back porch, back patio. We're looking at each other the whole time. So there's that. Man, I don't know what's going on today. They must be giving away free money somewhere. Freaking traffic out here today is crazy. But you know, when the long story on that house next door, when I came, my wife and I were meeting our realtor when we came to look at buying this place. The house next door over there was on fire. We came around the corner, smoke, fire trucks, and police, and everybody else there was a fire truck in my yard. Wasn't my yard at the time, not yet, but I thought when we came around the corner, you know, I told my wife, so look at there, you know, you might get us a discount on this place, but it turns out it wasn't. This one was not on fire. The lady that lived, she no longer lives in it. She's 94. After the fire, it was, you know, she couldn't stay in there, so she went to an assisted living place, and she was hell-bent for a long time. She was coming back, but I guess she finally decided that she liked it, and so she's going to stay there and put her house up on the market. But you know, it's been a year and a half. It's taken them to fix it up. There wasn't that much damage from the fire. It turns out that she didn't have any family. She didn't have anybody to help her with the place. It just fell into a terrible state of disrepair. Now, because when the folks were in there working on it, I wouldn't recommend that contractor, I don't think, to anybody, because it took them a year and a half to do what should not take a year and a half. The work they did do was good, but you know, probably 4 or 5 months worth of work. Took them 18, but anyway. It's all tidied up now. There's still a lot that could be done in there, so it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what happens to it. And where I live, we don't have any real restrictions. I mean, I'm almost downtown, but you know, you could buy it and turn it into a multi-tenant rental. You could turn it into a VRBO or Airbnb kind of place if you had the money to invest in it, which I do not. All that sort of thing. But I guess really what I'm trying to say is all of that's going on over there right now, and I don't want no part of it. You know, I tried to be helpful. They wanted to know about the alcove front porch, and because I had the same kind of front porch, and we tried to answer questions best we could, and they were just rude and mean. For no reason at all, just no reason whatsoever. So, you know, I just don't really want any part of them over there anymore. I just hope that whatever neighbors I get, I like. That's all I care about. So now that I have absolutely talked about nothing for 5 minutes, let's get to the point. This is the last of my Dr. Dank stuff that I bought local, this is the grape. And of the 3 flavors that I had, which was orange, cola, and grape, generally speaking, I'm not a big fan of grape soda. I would prefer to have orange soda. But so I kind of drug my feet on this one. Now, this is my last, Delta 8 cannabis-based drink. I went in another place the other day, got something that, because they had it on their website that they had some stuff I'd be interested in doing. Didn't have it. Supposed to get it Thursday, so y'all be patient with me if I don't get another video up. Of course, I'll keep everybody up to date, on where we are and what we're doing. Now, I'll be perfectly honest with y'all. I can't even, try out my dosage today because I got to go somewhere this evening because I was gone all day yesterday over at my buddy's house. We were working on some stuff, and I've kind of gotten rained out on and off all day today, so I got to get out and do some things here on a Sunday afternoon. If there's one thing you can count on with me is that, oh crap. Okay, there we go. Is that I'm either building something, fixing something, or somewhere else building something, fixing something, doing some sort of little remodel job in my house. It never ends. Or I'm over at my mom's tinkering with her place. I'm just busy all the time. All right, so now I poured 4 ounces into old Trusty here. This is my lifesaver. And I kind of had a suspicion that was how this was going to work. This is a little tasting glass from Kona Brewing in Hawaii. I didn't get to go there. My buddy Steven did, and he brought this back. Now, if you go to breweries, if you're a beer drinker, generally when you get a flight, it's usually 4 or 5 ounce samples, which is still one of my favorite things to do. I'll go to the same brewery and get a flight every time I go there. I always get a couple things, try a couple of new things. It's what keeps life interesting. Now, I'm not going to drink all 4 ounces. Like I said, I got to get up and go somewhere. But here's what I've learned, and that's really part of what all this is about. Is what my limits are. Before I decide to transition some of my social consumption over to THC from beer and whiskey, I got to know. Before I do something stupid, because you know how your friends are. Hell, they'll let you, because they're your friends, they'll let you get drunk as whiskey and then do something extraordinarily dumb. And then the next day, when you talk to them, it's like, man, why did you let me? Oh man, you don't remember when you did donuts, in the middle of Government Street around the can? Well, no, I don't remember doing that, but I do want to thank you for letting me do it. I appreciate you encouraging my thought process that might be a good idea, buddy. But anyway, so I need to know where I am on all this stuff. And what I have figured out is at 20, damn mosquitoes, 20 ounces is about the limit. I can soak up 20 ounces. I'm not going to be able to drive myself home, but my wife is such a peach when it comes to that sort of thing. She always takes good care of me, and she's not much of a consumer of anything. She likes a nice cocktail, but she's not going to drink more than one. It's a big night if she drinks 2, and usually if she wants an extra one, then I'll lay off, and that way we always get home. But I'm going to give this a fair taste assessment, at least. You know what? It smells just like a grape soda, and I can't I can't really smell the terpenes on this like I could. Man, that cola one, you could really pick them up. You could really pick them up on the taste too on the cola, more so than you could on the orange. I think this one's falling somewhere in between the cola and the orange. You don't really taste them at first, but as we say, if I was doing a beer, I'd say that they're, you know, it's hot or bitter on the finish, and you can definitely pick these up on the finish. There's a bit of an aftertaste. But it's grapey. It's a little tart too, which is nice. Of the three, my preference would be orange, grape, and then cola. I expected it to be orange, cola, grape, but I'm going to go with the orange, grape, cola. I got to cut this thing off because, unfortunately, my uber busy lifestyle has caught up with me today. However, just as soon as I get my hands on the stuff that I've ordered, I'll get back on track. I should have enough of a supply of different things to last me a month or so. If I can get one, maybe two of these cannabis related videos out a week. I'd like to keep, you know, because I still got to work, you know. I mean, I still work all day, every day. So what I would like to continue to do is one cannabis and one beer every week, at least one of each. If I can sneak in a bonus of one or the other during the week sometime, I'm going to try to do that. I mean, this is just a hobby for me. I do this because I started doing beer reviews just for something to do. When I moved back here from South Carolina, I reviewed beer with a buddy of mine in South Carolina. Oh man, what a good friend. He relocated to South Carolina from Germany, and we reviewed some beer together. But 2020 came about, and the company I was working for up there, they decided that the smart thing for them to do, the owners, was to sell it, and kind of left me hanging. And I hung in there as best I could for a year, and then my wife and I things were happening back here. With my mom was starting to, I mean, look, my mom's 80, she was 82, I guess then, have some health issues, and she was really starting to just need help. And my wife's family, guess what? Her parents ain't getting any younger either. So we kind of seized upon the opportunity to move back here, and it's worked out best, I think, for everybody. I mean, we're happy to be here. All our my mom is my only family, so but my wife's family is pretty big, so all her family's here. But I thought, I'll just keep reviewing beer, even though Holger and I are not able to do it together anymore. I'll just do it because, hell, I'm going to drink a beer anyway. And then the Delta 8 thing I just tripped over that. That was dumbass luck. But I'm going to keep it up, keep things going. So I hope everybody's, and also I'm planning on a live stream here in the near future. But listen, I'm old, and you know how old people in technology goes. I got to sit down and figure it out, and I got to run down the right product for it. And what eventually I'd like to fall into a schedule of maybe 2 times a month, and have some beers with everybody, and then do have some cannabis related beverage with everybody, and kind of flip flop that back and forth. And we'll see how that goes. But that's where we are with everything. I hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July, and everybody finished it up with all 10 fingers still intact. But that's the end of this one. Unfortunately, I would love to come back and give you guys an update, but my schedule today just is not going to allow me to do it. So, as always, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about my scheduling, if you care. And always enjoy your adult beverages responsibly.